Yo, what is going on, guys? Manny here, and welcome back once again to Under the Radar FC's Sunday League series. Over the past few weeks, we've been playing against some of the YouTube sides that you guys have requested matches against. And there's no way that realistically we can go through these friendlies without playing the OGs, the original starters of Sunday League on YouTube, Palmer's FC. If you somehow don't know about Palmer's FC, their link will be down in the description below. I do believe as well they might have done a treble last year, so it's a game of the treble winners. But yeah, they're run by Smith, proper nice guy, so make sure you go check them out. It is the return of the UTR gang, so we're going to start with this one that says, "Hi Manny, loving the series, support from Scotland, good luck this season." The next one's from Tiago, who says, "Watching from Sydney, Australia on my laptop straight after a solid training session. You guys as a team motivate me, and it's amazing how far you guys have come since the beginning." Yes, the journey hopefully will only get better, but it's been a great journey and I'm glad you guys can enjoy it with us. Adrian, watching from Honduras, saying he's recovering from surgery, says keep up the great work and he's a huge fan. Thank you very much and good luck. All the best with your recovery. Jason says, who cares about the international break when you have Under the Radar FC to watch instead? I don't care about the internationals, honestly. I don't really watch it. I find it too boring and I don't think there's enough at stake when the international break happens. So I don't really watch it. So I guess you're right there, Jason. And finally, Jeff has made a new Twitter just pretty much to show off the new kit. I hope you like it. We really love it. I think it's actually become my favorite one as well. Jeff isn't the only person that's gotten the kit. We've got a few more, so let's check these out. OP Vlogs has been surprised by her mum, so big up Mumsy for getting you that shirt. You got to show her a lot of love for that. Charlotte's also rocking the new home kit. She's always been supporting, even come down to a few games, so big up you, Charlotte. Kirsty's also got herself one, and she says it's one of the comfiest tops that she's ever bought. So if you guys want to get your home kit, check the link down in the description below, and also when you get it, make sure to drop us a picture so we know that you're rocking it. But yeah, we're ready. Let's get into the lineup. In goal for us once again, this pretty much shouldn't change this season. It's going to be Mitch. Our back four is going to be the thing changing mostly again today. We've got a new signing as well, a major new signing. If you guys remember Will from the last video, from Rebel, we've managed to sign him for UTR. So that's a major signing. But our back four is going to be Qualms at left back, Reggie at centre back, Will playing next to Reggie, and then Sam playing at right back. We've changed the formation a little bit today. We've gone with a 4-2-3-1. So we're going to have Tolu and Eric as the centre mids. Then we're going to have Jed on the right, Mike's in the middle, and Temi on the left. Finishing with Drew starting up top. On the bench is going to be myself, Jams, Thomas, and Superstar Lamray.
Last week, I would say, was good in the second half. We turned it up a little bit, but I still don't think that is near the extent of what we can do as a team. Obviously, like I've said at the start of the season, I want emphasis on playing football. And that's really what we want to get through the spine of the team. It's not necessary. I think if you play football, the results will come anyway. And if we simplify our football. So that's our aim. Obviously today's going to be very difficult on this surface, but I want us to try it where we can. We're going to be playing with a 4-2-3-1. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's literally, we're going to have these three in the line. We're going to have Striker up front, which today is Drew. But Eric and Tolu, it's not like you're CDMs necessarily, you're just playing behind mics. Cool. No, you're playing behind mics. Today we're going to try mics in a bit of a free roll, because I'm still trying to figure out your position on the pitch. You have a little less work to do, but it's for you to get creative and have a bit of freedom. So when there is a spare man or someone to be picked up, you are supposed to do that. But literally Tolu and Eric, who are going to be starting in centre mid, I want you guys to talk to each other and see if you can control the tempo of how we play. Short passes and then try and open it out. One thing I've noticed that I myself don't do a lot, and us as midfielders in the midfield, we don't move the play along quickly enough. We don't miss people out and try and get out wide quickly. So if we can try and do that today, let's do it. Emphasis on playing football.
Depending on that formation, Drew and Max would have to talk to each other in case they have like a deep playing midfielder who wants to collect the ball. I know we like to play at the back now. If it's not on, play in the right areas. As long as we keep a clean sheet, it's good. I don't think we've kept a clean sheet yet. So that would be good for, at least for morale for our back four, because we need to take pride in defending, take pride in taking clean sheets. Especially at the back, we need a lot of talking. Mitch, I need to hear you. There's this saying that keepers don't have anything to do but watch the game, so at least talk. So help us out, and then from the back, we go from how we mean to end. What I'm asking is energy, boys. There's been good vibes since we've walked in, so let's carry on to the pitch. I can't ask for more apart from, don't try not to get onto each other's backs, because I don't know, a couple of weeks everyone's just been chatting
mistakes will be made, but still be brave, like still try to do it. It's the intention rather than the execution. So if you keep going, it's gonna come for you. So say if you do get nicked or you do take a bad touch, be brave enough to come and get the ball again. I'll always give it to you.
For some reason we get so erratic when the game's at 0-0 or we're not winning. We start to panic and start shouting and bark things. When we're not winning, it's okay. You can turn that around. But we need to settle ourselves. Sometimes we're like 2 minutes into a game, we're like, wake up, like what's going on? Like sometimes relax. It takes 5-10 minutes to warm into a game, so let's take it easy. They're not going to be a bad side at all. Just because they got pumped by the Dons, it's a different side today. So let's see what they're about, and let's try and be on the front foot.
Yeah.
Because we allow teams to impose themselves on us before we impose ourselves on them. And that's why even today Mike's has got the free role really, because we want to get creative more than them. The midfield, we want to get on the ball and control the game, the tempo of the game.
We need to start controlling the game, dominating the game, and being on the front foot. Not allowing us to like hold back or whatever it is. So, well, I have not much to say. That's all from me. Let's go, boys.
Let's pump 'em.
Alright, so here we are, we're ready to go into the game, but I'm just going to highlight once again our new signing Will. I believe a very, very good addition to the side, very vocal, got experience, and he's composed on the ball. So plenty that you'd want to see in your team. So I'm very, very happy with that signing, and hopefully he can do bits for us. The two captains are at the halfway line. Apologies today. Honestly, this Palmer's team has changed so much since I've last been able to watch. So it's going to be a bit of a difficult one. I probably won't say too many names apart from the few that I may know. Also, I think they did have a few trialists as well, so that gives me a bit of an excuse too. I'm pretty sure one of the first things you guys realised is how dry the ground was. Look, there's barely a patch of green on there as this guy's trying to go through that gap there. It's going to be stopped by Will, but the referee's given a free kick. We have been talking about our habit of starting slow as Palmer's going to play the ball in here, and it's a header. I'm not even sure who's gotten on the end of it, but they've put themselves 1-0 up in the space of 2 minutes from a set piece. We haven't dealt with it. They've gotten on the end of it, and in the end, a very good delivery to be fair. A header there, and I'm not sure if the bounce has just fooled Mitch, but it's 1-0 to Palmer's. So yeah, that's a start that we didn't really expect, but I think it's the big number 32 with the goal there, and we're 1-0 down in the space of 2 minutes. Not a great position to be in. So that is advantage Palmer's then, and they're looking to get in behind again. It's going to be the 32s try and put ball across the box, which he does, but there's no one to get on the end of it for them. A nice early response would be pretty good for us, as it's going to be Will trying to find Eric, and then Jed's been clattered into by the big man for Palmer's. Referee's going to award the free kick. Jed's on the ground. And thankfully he's able to get back to his feet. But let's take another look at this. I don't even think he was going for the ball at all. He's just clattered through Jed. And that is cleaning through someone. It's done and dusted though. We have the free kick taken quickly by Will. Eric's found a bit of space here. He's got Jed to his right. He's going to go for a shot instead. It's going to trickle straight through to the keeper. Back up the other side of the field, and it's going to be Will up against this man there. He's got no number in his shirt, so I'm just going to assume in this case he's a trialist, but Will's keeping him at bay, and he does play it out for a throw-in. Palmer's launch it into the box. It's going to be headed out for a corner by Tolu. That corner from the left is going to go in swinging towards the front post, headed away by Jed, and it looks like it's going to drop here for Mike, who's just going to clear it for us. Still yet to do anything quite significant in the game so far. It's Qualms on the ball now. Can he bring it over the halfway line? He will do with a pass forward into the channel for Drew. Drew's made a decent run. He's got his head up and he plays a pass back to the edge of the box for Mike. Mike goes for one. Got a lot of spin on it, but maybe too much spin. It's going to fall here to Jed, still inside the Palmer's box. Eric tries a clever turn there, and they will clear it away. That's a little bit better from UTR. It's Sam on the right, playing a ball forward, looking for Drew. Mistimed by their captain, that header this time. It goes to Drew. The ball's bouncing. Look at the spin on the ball. I don't know how he's supposed to do much with that. He plays it to the edge of the box, and once again, Palmer's will snuff it out. At least now we're starting to get into the game a little bit more. It's Will into the feet of Mike's. Mike's searching for a ball forward. It goes over the head of Temi for a moment, but this guy's not really dealt with it this time. Temi's tried to cut inside. He plays it to Drew. Maybe the wrong decision, but the ball, honestly, it's not setting for anyone really. Qualms once more from left back. 50-50 with the number 27. 11 comes across, and I'm pretty sure that would be a free kick on a normal day. I don't know, referee didn't give it. We move and we're over here with the 32. 32 up against Qualms. He's put through Qualms' legs and he's left him on the floor there. Goes out to the 27 who can't keep it in play. Nice work from the 32 though, holding it up, putting it through his legs, and it's gone to the 27. Unfortunately, they couldn't do much with it. They've just showed us a nice piece of skill, but here's Mike's trying to outdo them. He skipped past two Palmer's players with ease. He plays it towards the box for Drew. Drew tries to knock it onto Temi, doesn't connect with it though. Runs through to the keeper, and he's going to commit the foul this time. That was a nice play from Mike, so let's take another look at that. Nice little flick past one, flick over the other, and that's good. Skills to get forward and get us into dangerous areas. It's Drew with the ball now. Back to Tolu. Tolu first time out to Qualms. Looked like it was a bit short for a moment, but Qualms did well, and in the end he's going to win us a free kick. Mike's standing over it, gonna whip it in from the left, in towards the box. It's headed away by Palmer's head. Lovely touch from Eric though, and can he retrieve the ball for us? He will do so. We're coming at them again. Kwame skips past the number 11. Has he got options in front of him? He's got Temi to his left. Plays it into Temi. The pass is loose from Temi there, and he's also going in for the challenge and injured himself there. So we're gonna have to put this one out of play and check if he's okay. Thankfully, he's back to his feet. I don't know if he just overextended there and injured himself. Honestly, looking back at this, and I'm just like, what is this pitch when I actually deep it? Because I thought it was a camera setting or something that was making it look too dry or something, but you look to the left and there's some green over there, so I don't know what it is. As we've worked this nicely, it goes into Drew, he tries to knock it onto Qualms. It's a nice idea, but it's not come off this time. Palmer's did get the early goal and took the initiative in this one, but since then they haven't shown us too much, as Jed's going to knock this one back. He's going to bounce over the head of Will, and he's going to let it run through to Mitch. I'm not sure if that's an intentional back pass, but the referee's blown up for it, and I think by the letter of the law, he may be right. So, it's a free kick, an indirect free kick for Palmer's. A name that I can't forget, it's Nosy stepping up, and he rolls it back to this man, but it's going to be blocked by Tolu. Palmer's then with a corner from the left, and look at that for a bounce. It's bounced up, Jed's got his head to it, he's done well to do so. It's going to be Mike's with the ball, and he's played it forward. It's Drew in a one-on-one situation. Keeper's off his line as well. Can Drew find the net? Oh, he's put it wide of the target. He's maybe rushed his decision there, but a good chance nonetheless. A very good chance. 20 minutes have now been played. It's Reggie picking up the ball on the halfway line. He's got two Palmer shirts to beat. He can't quite do so this time, but the ball's beaten Tolu with the bobble there. And Will up against the 32. 32 gets past with a little bit of luck maybe, but Reggie's back recovering for us, trying to make up for that mistake. Or so we thought. He's given the ball away to the 27. 27 out to the 32, trying to return the favour, but we're going to get it clear this time. We're on the attack once more. Palmer's dealing with it. Nice touch from the number 4, and he's going to get his head up as well and try and find a pass. Lovely touch from the 32. Sublime in fact, and he's going to go for the 1-2 this time, but Reggie's coming across. He's hit straight off the 57, and Sam's going to have to try and finish the job for him. I'm really not surprised that this is a scrappy game at all, because like I've mentioned already, you can see the surface. It's not the greatest. It's coming out wide to the right for Palmer's. This man's going to knock it down the line. It's out to this guy, and he's going to get a little bit of space to get a ball into the box. He does so, and it's another good header this time from the 32, but it's going to be into the arms of Mitch. But what a ball that was. Almost half an hour been played and still yet no clear-cut chances for UTR. We need to create something and hopefully soon get a goal before half-time possibly, as Jed and Drew are trying to combine here. Jed up against the number 15, puts him to the ground there. Jed going towards the box. Can he find someone in the middle? It's going to be Temi arriving late, and he's put one into the bottom corner. That is a beautiful header. Good play from Jed. Some nice little attack from UTR, and we've done well to finally get back into the game. That's our first real chance, if I believe so. What can we do now? We're back on level terms, which is good. That's brilliant strength from the 27 to shrug off Qualms for a moment there, and he's breaking forward here. Still got Qualms on his back though. He turns away from Qualms again. Can he make something happen? Qualms recovers. Played into the feet of the 27. He tries to be clever and flick one round the corner, but we're going to pick up possession with Eric, who's going to knock it onto Tolu. Tolu with a lovely pass into the path of Drew. Drew doesn't get enough on it though, and Mike's can't make that one. The ball's back over on the right with Jed once more. He's trying to make something happen here. Can he find a pass? He's going to play one to the edge of the box for Mike's. Mike's tries to let one go, but he's let it go too far behind the goal. Palmer's are going to clear the ball, or is that a pass? It looks like a decent one. 32 with a nice knockdown header, and these two have been linking up well all this first half so far. 27 gets the ball into the box. It's a great ball as well, and it's dealt with at the back post by Sam. Dropping from a distance, the ball this time goes to Qualms. Tolu gets there ahead of his man, and he's going to be brought to ground. Free kick. Mike's goes over to take this free kick from just inside our half, and he plays one into the box. Easy pickings for the keeper. We've just stopped another one of their moves. Tolu capitalises on that and picks up the ball for us. Mike's with a nice swift turn here, and he plays it into the path of Drew. Drew has Temi at the back post. Can he find him? No, he can't. It's out, and it's behind for a goal kick. As you can tell, both sides struggling with the bobble and the bounce of the ball. It looks like they might have done a good job of it there, but they've given it away now, Palmer's. And Mike's is going to try and set Tolu through here, but it's gone too far, and it'll run straight out. Eric now has it inside our half. He plays it to the left for Tolu. Tolu skipping away from his man, and he plays a ball in behind. It's a lovely ball at that as well for Temi to pick up on. But look at that patch of grass. Who's going to stand up in that realistically? Not the greatest part of the pitch as Palmer's deal with it. The ball's dropping from a serious height as Drew does well to control it, and he's up against his 15. He's going to beat him for pace all day, but he hasn't got any options in the middle. He's going to try and kite it back and win us a corner. Almost half time now. Mike's over from the right, up in the air, but it's too far and too high. It's going to be dealt with by Palmer's. There's a battle on the halfway line. It looks like Sam's just about won that. It goes to Eric now, and he's played it onto Qualms. Qualms knocks it past his man, and it's going to be a free kick. But not much is going to come from that, as that's going to be one of the last actions of the first half. 1-1, I would say, at half time is a fair showing of what's happened so far.
We need to be tighter. You are right, 2-3 headers. You are right, 2-3 headers. But I say the next 20 was much better, but still, it's still going back to front, back to front, back to front, back to front. And it's leaving, it's like you're skipping me, Eric and Mike's out, so that when we do try to join the attack with you, once it breaks down, we're all out of position. And then we have to overcover. And then when we get the ball, we need to learn how to use game management and just slow things down. It's a bad pitch, and I feel like we're rushing it. We see someone on and we play that ball straight away. I think if we relax, move the ball, let them do the running, they can't move. Have you seen how they've been going into tackles? That's all they want to do. So if we move it, we will get... Look how many free kicks we've got when we're dilly-dallying. Imagine if we're sharper in and around the box, and I think we need to test the keeper. I still feel like we're trying to be too cute with cutbacks, crosses, because even our crosses have been overhit or not even staying on the pitch. And I think our talking, as the game gone on, has been much better. And I feel like we need to take that throughout the game. And once that happens, it will click. Once we get one, we get two. Once we get two, we get three. But don't feel like we need to get that goal ASAP. Yeah. Let them play, let's make them play at our tempo. We're still playing at their tempo, you know, from their goal. We're still rushing. Let's cool things down.
One of the things that I'm going to mention is we're not stretching the pitch at all. So when it's over there, I'm saying to Qualms to come out here, because literally there's so much room. And even with Temi tucking in there, it opens up so much space for Qualms. But when that space is there, you have to tell someone. If they're looking that way, they don't really know what's there. So you need to open your mouth. And I would say don't always pull in. Stretch them as well, just make them...
Give them something to think about.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously the pitch is horrendous. I've seen it bobbling, and I've seen that's why we're panicking. But let's relax. Let the ball do the work.
Let's be smart.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think me included a couple of times, yeah, because of the pitch, we take one touch and we're thinking, I need to make sure this is secure before I pop it. Yeah. I think if we... But that's where it comes where I need to hear like Tolu, twos or something. Then all I know is, even if it's pass, I can pop it off to you and move again. The moment we dilly-dally, like, it don't matter how good you are, how bad you are, you get tackled and they're through on goal straight away. And overcovering, when you're chasing your towards your own goal, no defender likes that.
And wingers as well, when you get in that position one-on-one, just try and take them on. These guys haven't got the legs that you've got. They really haven't. I'm going to say, where's Mike? Mike's, you don't need to be taking a throw in there. We want you central. I don't really want the long throws because we're not winning the headers anyway.
We need to be
if
smart.
There's two things they have over you is they're physical in the tackle. They're more physical in the tackle, and they're physical in the air. They're gonna win the headers. So I don't know why we're putting it high. Even with the corners as well, try something a little bit low. Hit a body and go in.
Whip the ball in the, like, let's say from the keeper to the penalty box. That area, penalty spot. Sorry, will get goals because Temi's in the back all the time. Jed, you're covering all the back. So I think honestly, let's play our game. Try use me and Eric a bit more, get Mike's on the ball, and I'm telling you, we'll click.
If you're watching Sunday League with us and you want us to see you guys supporting, then all you have to do is tell us where you're watching it from, what you're watching it on, tag us on Twitter, and then use the hashtag UTRGang. It's pretty simple. Some of those tweets will be used in the video in the following week, so if you want us to see it, make sure to use that hashtag UTRGang because it's very important. Second half's now underway, and hopefully for us it will be much better than what we've shown in the first, because we know that is nowhere near our best. We have the ball over on the left with Qualms. Qualms tries to play one into Mike's, but look at that patch of the pitch once more. The ball's back over on the left with Temi. Temi up against the 14, I believe. He goes across there and he's gone to ground. That doesn't look like a nice one for him. Palmer's pick up the ball with this number 11 who's looking to carry it for them. He's quite quick. You can see both Jed and Eric chasing there, and this number 11's done well to hold on to the ball for so long. He's got 3 UTR shirts in that area around him. He's still got the ball somehow up against Jed. Jed puts a tackle in there, wins the ball for a moment. Eric gets his body in front, tries to be a little bit too clever this time, and we just somehow get the throw in. Eric puts the ball back to Reggie. Reggie takes the touch and puts one up the pitch into a very good area. It looks like Qualms might be in behind. He's got options in the box. He's got Jed at the back post. He gets it to Jed at the back post. Jed goes for the header, but he's got the direction wrong. It's straight at the goalkeeper, and we will earn a corner from it. We're making a substitution now. It's going to be Qualms coming off the pitch for Jams. Jams hasn't brought his shin pads though. Unprepared and unprofessional. Not good enough, Jams. That corner's been floated in by Mikes. It's going to go only to the head of the number 11. It's dropped down to Temi. Nice control. Size him up. Can he get something back into the box? Dangerous area. Keeper gets a hand to it, and that is lucky because Jed was arriving at the back post. Another different technique from Mike. He sliced it, swerving towards the head of Tolu, but he can't keep it on target. Drew has the ball on the right. He's got the option of Eric inside him and he decides to use it. The ball's run away from Eric though, and it's going to go to Tolu. Thought about the shot, you can see. Goes for a pass with Mike's. It goes into the box again, and it's a pass too many from UTR this time. We have a throw in now, and I just want you to take a look at this. Oh my goodness. Eric had the number 14 seeing absolute stars. He might have seen two Erics there as well, but he's lost possession for a moment. Tolu comes across to recover it for us, and he's put the Palmer's bodies to the ground here. But let's take one more look at this. Eric, lovely control, and look at that. Just a little shimmy. See you later, 14. He had no idea what was going on there. Eric's going to pick up the ball again. He's flicked it over the head of Nosey, and he's going to drive forward, looking to go towards the Palmer's box. He's got Drew to his left. He tries to pick a pass. It's good tracking back from Palmer's, and they've won the ball. Play stopped as Eric's picked up a cut in his mouth. A little bit of water should sort it though. You know how it goes. Palmer's smack one into our half. Reggie does well to win the header against a 32. This guy strikes it, and I've seen some struck worse. Still not too much football played in this game. It's no number. He's going to play one through for the 32. 32 is going to be offside though. Good stepping up by Reggie. He smacked the post anyway. As you can see here, as he goes to play the pass, you can see he's offside. Reggie stepped up well. Mike's over on the right with the number 4. He's going to play it into the feet of Eric. Eric's going to take a touch and then play it to Sam. Sam shimmies nicely. He's opened up some space here. Drew's dropped into that space. Played it back to Eric. We've worked it well here. It's going to be sprayed out looking for Jams. Can Jams keep it in play? He doesn't really. It's going to run straight off, and it's out for a goal kick. We're going to make some subs. Myself and Thomas have been waiting on the wings for a while. Thomas is going to come on for Andrew, and myself, I'm going to come on for Mike's. Palmer's have it over on the far side. Number 32, been their danger man by far all game. He's up against Reggie and he backheels it intelligently, looking for that man. It's a ball into the box, a decent ball. Mitch has dropped it for a moment, but Will's helped him out. Nosey's got the ball for Palmer's. He's trying to twist and turn. Myself and Jed up against him there. This time I'm going to skip past the 21, and this guy's coming in with a challenge. I wasn't too pleased with how he went in. The referee said nothing wrong with it. It's come out from Palmer's. Temi's going to get his head to it first. It's Thomas up against the 15. 15 sliced his clearance, and it's gone back to the goalkeeper. Here is he going to pick it up. He does so, and that sparks a reaction from Marv and Lanray. They can't believe it. They've just thrown it into play. Jed wins the header. Tolu's going to knock it down into me. I flick it away from the no number guy. I've got Jed to my right. Try and get under control. Just can't. Substitution time again. It's going to be Temi coming off for Lanray. I think this guy's taking one of our waters as well. The first thing for Lanray to do is try and control that, which he does so very nicely. It's played it into space, plenty of space at that as well for Eric. He's going to bring us forward here. He's got myself to his left now, and he plays it there. I've decided to try and put it back across the box. It's deflected, and it'll go just over the bar behind for a corner. Now, and it's going to be Jed to take that corner into the box towards the front post. Keeper's dropped it, and Thomas has a little tap in there, so he's come on as a substitute. He's got an open goal, and probably one of the easiest goals he will ever score. But at least he's taken it 2-1 UTR. Let's look at how this has happened then. Jed with the corner, looking for the front post. Keeper's dropped it, and it's a tap in for Thomas. Play continues then. Number 14 with the ball up against Jed, showing some strength there as well. Jed does well to win the ball back for us. He's been clipped there. Referee says no. It's a throw in for Palmer's. Marv can't believe that. And now he's talked himself into some trouble. The referee not happy, and he's coming across to express that. Eric's just rolled this one back to Will, who takes a touch, sets himself and plays it out to Sam. Sam gets his head up, plays it into Tolu with a lot of space. Tolu to spread the play. He's got Jamil with him. Jamil lets it run for Lanray. Lanray has the option of Jamil on the overlap. Doesn't decide to use him as decoy, cuts inside, plays it into Thomas. Thomas gets the ball here across the box, and then arriving at the back post is going to be Jed, provider of the second and scorer of the third this time. It's 3-1 UTR, and we might have this game done and dusted. Some good work there from the boys. Lanray cutting inside, using Jamil as a decoy. Thomas not wasting any time, getting this across the box with his left foot, and Jed arriving at the far post. Oh, that did look like it came off his heel. It doesn't matter how you score them.
Wait, what?
15 for Palmer's, looking for a forward pass, which he does find. Reggie's just pushed this guy over. That's definitely a foul. 27 for Palmer's, taking this one from the halfway line. It's been held up though. It's dropped down. That's a decent flick on. 89 goes for a shot, and Mitch is just going to pick that up. We're going in search for a fourth. It's Eric to take the corner from the right. Good corner, great delivery. Reggie can't keep the header down just over the bar. Could have been 4-1. It's over on the far side for Palmer's. This guy's tried to nutmeg Jamil. He's not having any of it. He's played it into the feet of Thomas. It goes in there, and a bit of miscommunication there as they've clattered into each other. Not sure what's gone on there. A few years ago, there was something on Sunday League called Tumble Cam, I believe, as this time Nosey's going to join that. I don't know what happened there, but somehow he's ended up on the ground. I think he just tripped over his feet. We've just dispossessed them. It's going to come to me. I knock it into Sam. He's tried to be clever and knock it around the 14. He's not having any of that. He's put him to the ground, and there's a little bit of handbags about to start maybe. Nah, they've kept it. They kept a distance this time. Not too bad. Nosey standing over the free kick. We know he's got a sweet left foot. That's a sweet cross. Unfortunately, Palmer's can't get on the end of it properly. The big man in the middle there. Good strong play. Gets his head up, plays a ball through. I'm not sure who's played who onside or if they're onside at all, but they're going to try and put it across. It's good recovery from Reggie. They then take a throw in. It's gone over the head of Jamil. It goes into the head of Jed, and it's going to be further headed away by myself. Eric tries to bring it down, doesn't work. I've tried to clear it, doesn't really work. Myself and Jed going for the same ball this time, and Sam there with some sort of 619 tackle that somehow we've gotten away with as Jed tries to get us on the break, and then we get the free kick for that. We are drawing ever closer to the end of the game. It looks like we might have won this game. It's Sam getting across there, and the 89 with a horrendous challenge there. Not even going for the ball in the slightest. I'm guessing that's a bit of frustration, but still no real excuse for that one. As somehow some of their players were saying he tried to go for the ball. But if we take another look at this is exactly what happens. He makes a decision, a conscious decision to clatter Sam there. Anyway, we've got the free kick. Eric's going to take it in swinging towards the back post. Good delivery. Tolu can't get the header right. It's over in the corner for Palmer's, not where they want to be with a minute to go really, as Thomas has done well. He's won the ball off them, he's played it into me. I've got Eric making a run. I've tried to find him, can't do so there, and that's nice composed defending. It's still not quite done though, as Palmer's have an opportunity to play a ball through there. This time it's over hit or just hit in the wrong direction. Reggie's defended nicely though. Thomas has picked up the ball for us. He gets his head up and spreads it out wide for Jed. Jed flicks this nicely over the head of the 14. Can he get a shot off at the end of it as well? He does so. Keeper's done well and tipped it out for a corner. Not much has happened with that corner, as you can pretty much tell, but Reggie's picked up the ball again and he's knocked it to Lamre. Lamre, can he get something towards the box? He does so, but he's kite back for Reggie. Reggie takes a few touches, he skipped past the 27, shaping to shoot, goes to shoot, and it's not far from the target at all. The referee's going to blow his whistle though, and it's been a well-fought game by both sides. 3-1 UTR going to come out victors, and it's been a good second half from us. Better than the first, and we have more improvements to go on for the next coming games. Once again, a massive shout out to Palmer's. Like I said, one of the first to do it, and they've always been doing it very well. Big shout out to Smith, absolute legend. Make sure you go and check out what they are doing over there. But yeah, for us, another win, not our greatest performance, but like I said, we'll be building and hopefully be improving as the season goes along. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the UTR channel. We will have the pre-match and post-match of each game as we go through the season, plus some little extras behind the scenes and stuff that you may not see in this video anymore. So yeah, make sure you are subscribed to that. Link is down below. If you have enjoyed this video of Sunday League, make sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much for the support so far this season, and hopefully it's going to be another big one. But yeah, that's it for this week. Look forward to next week, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Man, don't